Hi Cancer, this is your April love guidance. We are going to be taking a look at your energy and your person's energy. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, and we'll take a look at both energies. We will do a bit of a deep dive and end with some oracle guidance. So let's start off with your energy, Cancer. Let's get 3 cards for your energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune to start your reading. You have the High Priestess in reverse. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So this seems to be your general energy at this time. Let's get your person's energy, Cancer. Your person, what is their energy? Oops. Okay. So your person gets the 7 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Swords in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so just want to make sure you guys can see the cards well. All right, so that's what we have for the energies. And then just do some rearranging here. We have the World card at the bottom of the deck, okay, in reverse. So let's clarify. Let's start with your energy, Cancer, top row. You have the Wheel of Fortune to start your energy. Okay. Ten of Cups. Okay. Oh my. So Cancer, you're in a bit of a contemplative contemplative mood. Right now it feels like you're really having a deep think about your destiny, your future, you know, your happiness. I feel like your energy is concentrated. It could be concentrated on a partner, on the kind of partner that you want to share your life, your future with. It could also be that you're also concentrated on the aspects of finances, career, stability. So right now I think, Cancer, for the month of April, there's a lot of thinking about what's going to happen for you here. What is the High Priestess in reverse? Okay. Oh my. So let me just take care of that. We've got the Devil. Okay, Devil, and that Two of Pentacles is right here. So we're going to see a little bit more of that energy in a bit. What else for the High Priestess in reverse? Ooh. Okay. I feel a struggle for you, Cancer, because, and I guess it could be because you're in that contemplative mode. It feels like you're trying to assess, you're trying to think about a lot of things here, but you're coming at it from a more logical standpoint. It feels like you're resisting listening to your intuition right now, which is a little ironic since you're a water sign and you're Cancer, which is very highly intuitive. It feels like you're having difficulty listening to something that you already probably know to be true. You're trying to make sense of it in a way where your logic is helping you to understand something better. You're showing me you're the kind of person that needs the facts, or it needs to be like specifically, I don't know, organized or detailed so that it makes sense. I don't know, the Devil here is kind of showing me that, not that it's wrong or bad, but maybe you're letting your mind get the best of you and you're not listening enough to yourself, to your intuition. Okay? What is this Two of Pentacles that we're seeing here? Why is that important? Yeah, it feels like you're struggling, and I guess that's why you're in this energy. Logically, your mind is telling you one thing, your intuition is telling you something else. However, I think what your intuition is telling you is going to prevent you from exploring something. Um, I feel like you want to seek happiness, fulfillment outside of what your intuition is trying to tell you. That's where your logic is coming from. Okay? So it's a struggle, it's an inner struggle. Um, that seems to be your energy right now, Cancer. Um, I'm actually not correlating it that much to a romantic connection, at least not yet. But we're going to clarify it a little more. We'll see more about this energy that you're in. So let's get 3 cards for Cancer and let's get a little more clarity. First card. Yeah, definitely. You know, you're being a Cancer and being as intuitive, as you are. I do feel you're being guided to recognize that, to recognize the inherent gift that you have, and not to set it aside. It's actually something that you're needing right now. The Compassionate card is telling me you don't have to give yourself such a hard time. You're struggling internally. It's like you feel bad for questioning your intuition or for questioning yourself. And when you question your intuition, you're basically questioning spirit. You're basically questioning your ancestor guides, right? Because this is something inherent. It's not you. It comes from your past. And so not that how do I say this? It's not that you need to apologize for the way that you're going about this right now, but I think you're being asked to recognize that this inherent gift that you have, this intuition that you have, it's not for nothing. It has a basis. It has importance. And you need to recognize that. You're meant to listen to your intuition here. It's like you're struggling to do so, but you're meant to listen to it. And maybe you're struggling because your intuition is telling you something that you have no concrete proof of. And it feels like you don't need the concrete proof because it's your intuition telling you what it is, right? Very specific, honestly, this reading. It feels more of internal conflict than anything else. But I'm seeing there's a connection here because your person's energy is here. So we'll check that out. Let's go ahead and start clarifying your person. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse for your person. So let's take a look at that. You could be dealing with someone that's not taking action, that's actually resisting this connection, which I think in turn is why you're trying to be logical about it, because you're not seeing any proof. You're not seeing anything. But your person could actually just be waiting. They could be needing time. They could be also making decisions or, trying to figure out their own stuff, right? Definitely they're not giving you the proof or what you need to validate what your intuition is telling you. They're not giving that to you right now. What is the 10 of Swords in reverse? They could be closing out chapters in their life. They could be going through endings. They could be going through difficult times as well. It's not a very good energy, or I think it's not a very good time for your person, because I feel like they're dealing with a lot of things that they did not see before that they're probably seeing now. It's making them go through a process maybe of recognizing that and potentially ending situations in their own life. And it's a difficult period, I think, for your person. Your person could also be a water sign. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're not emotionally available because I think they are going through what they're going through. But it doesn't mean that they're not seeking you or they're not keeping tabs on you. I feel like they still feel very much drawn and attracted to you. I feel like to them, they're going through what they're going through. They're holding on to how they feel, but they're not expressing it. And you are needing them to express it. And because they're not expressing it, you're questioning it. But your intuition is trying to tell you something, and you're just kind of trying to set that aside with the use of logic. Does that make sense? That's how it's coming off. So let's take a bit of a deeper look into your person. Let's get more information. We see your person going through a difficulty. Now, you know, these roles can be reversed, right? You could be this and this could be your person. So I'll let you guys decide, but I'm doing it as you and your person. Okay, so let's take a look at your person. Let's get 3 cards. Well, you know, Cancer, your person is actually kind of showing up here. I think I want to clarify it a little more. It's a little vague. Yeah, they're not wanting to deal with your connection right now. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, okay, that kind of seals it for me. So your person, you know, right now they're not in a good place, honestly. I do feel with this date card, which I was questioning because I was thinking, are they going out on other dates? But no, it's actually wanting to take you out. You know, they're heartbroken that they can't, but right now they're just not in a place to do that. It feels like right now they're going through their own healing, they're going through their own things. This chaser energy, I don't think they're a chaser, but I do feel that it's more about how they don't want to abandon the situation, but they may feel they need to. Okay, and I think they can sense that you're seeking something from them that they cannot give. Okay, but they are heartbroken here. They're showing up to be heartbroken. They're showing up to want to, you know, to see you, to take you out. But like I said, they're just not available to do that at this time. So that's how it's coming off right now. Let's go ahead and get some guidance. So, you know, definitely guidance is saying not to lose hope, that it isn't over. This connection may seem like it's going through an ending because you guys are not on the same page. You guys are not, honestly, right now, it's kind of saying it's not where it needs to be. And you know, you and your person cannot give to each other the way that you need to for it to have any kind of stability. Okay, right now there's just it feels like a tired energy. It feels like this is all I have, and it's like that's all they have. They have nothing left to give, is what I'm getting. So I know that you're feeling conflicted, like you're feeling like, is this a real connection or not? Is this even something? Like, I feel that you're stressing at that, and that's why you're trying to make sense of it. You know, the guidance is kind of saying, you don't actually have to wait for this, honestly, and it feels like if you feel tired of the situation, you can do something about it. You know, you've got someone that's not really wanting to communicate or talk right now, and if you feel the need to explore outside of this, then, and I think that's what then go ahead. It's kind of saying go ahead. Your person right now, it's just too difficult for them to do anything at this point. They're afraid that you'll give up. Wow, really? It's coming out like this? They're afraid that you will give up, right? But you know what? Maybe maybe you need to see. Maybe you need to prove to yourself, right, that this connection is what it is, or it's not what it is. It's like maybe you and your logical mind need to prove that to yourself. And if that's the case, then, because I feel like you're seeking a partner, I think you're seeking love, and this person may love you, but they cannot give you or show you the love that you are wanting. And so if that is what you're seeking, then move forward, because potentially there might actually be someone for you aside from this person, from what I'm seeing. And maybe that's the way that it needs to go. Maybe, you know, maybe this connection that you have with this person, in time there could be something. Maybe you come back to it. It's a sense of, okay, maybe you need to leave this connection for now to go and explore maybe possibly another connection and come back to it when it's the right time. So that's how it seems to be coming off here. It's up to you. It's like you got to decide what you want to do about this. I think there's something about you in your logical mind that needs to prove to yourself that this connection is what your intuition is saying that it is. And it feels like you need to do that by proving it elsewhere, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some guidance for you, Cancer. We will get guidance from the Literary Witches Oracle. Let's get 3 cards and see what your guidance is. We have the Moon. It's your sign, Cancer. We have the Moon. We have Teacup. Okay, we have Elixir, Lion, and at the bottom of the deck, we have Doll. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this is all about. For the Moon card, you know, it really does talk about mystery, surrender. I feel like you have unanswered questions that your logical mind is trying to make sense of. And, you know, some things you may never find out, some things you may never get answers to, is kind of what it's saying. With the Teacup, I don't know, I think maybe if you're seeking answers, if you need to do what you feel is best to put your mind at ease, then you're kind of being encouraged to do that, right? It's like, maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to prove something to yourself here. The Elixir card talks about, you know, your health, toxicity, or things like that. And I feel like just be careful what you wish for is what I'm getting. Be careful what you wish for. However way that means, be careful what you wish for, because you seem to be seeking a connection outside of this connection here because you need to prove something. Now, if you do find something, you gotta be careful, because you might actually prove something and you might not be ready for that. But you know, with the Lion card, I think you know what you're doing. It's like you have a certain mastery of yourself. I feel like you need to prove something to yourself, and if that's the way that you think you need to go, then that's the way that you need to go. And with the Doll, just make sure that, you know, you're not under any kind of illusion here about what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're going to do, it could bring up old wounds here, so just be cautious. Just be cautious of that, because that's looking like a possibility. So again, be careful what you wish for, okay? And that's what I have for you, Cancer, and I will see you in May.